Hey, 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 another great day in MDE Nation land. Um, Helping clients break down this marketing thing where they're confused, getting them straight, creating a special plan for them so they have an action plan to have the best year yet for 2024, right? So if you do not have your action plan down for 2024, let me know, reach out. We'd love to help you over here. Other things that we have going is we have an implementation team. Right? So, what is the implementation team? So, implementation team is kind of like open office hours. Yes. So, I'm on Zoom for 2 hours every day with my team, um, with my clients, with my private clients, helping them just get shit done, right? Because at the end of the day, what makes your year successful is not having a plan, is not having a new planner, is not having a vision board, is not writing it down, making it plain. All those things are important, right? But it's faith without works is dead, right? Like we can't ask the universe, God, to grow our business without doing the implementation in our business. So in those 2 hours, we just sit and work on your business, right? So we write sales pages, we write and record videos, we create postcards, we create your email follow-up. Most of the time what I see is people creating projects and they put projects on their marketing plan without the actual tasks, like what has to get done in this plan every single day so that it ramps up to the big thing, right? It's never the big thing. So I see that on their to-do list too. It's like, no, don't have like this big project on your to-do list. It should be the little tasks that need to get done so that it all, comes to the big project. It's like making a cake, right? Like you have to have the entire recipe and you have to do the entire recipe in order to get a cake, or else you get scrambled eggs. That's never fun. Or custard, right? Because it's like super sweet or whatever. But you understand the analogy, right? So you want to make sure that you actually get stuff done. So during this time where business is slow, supposedly, which I think that's just all a fallacy too, and all in our heads, right? Well, you might as well, business is slow because of what you did 90 days ago. So you might as well put together like your plan for 2024 and what those action steps of the plan are daily, and get as much done as you can. If you've been watching my lives or if you've been watching my marketing, if you follow me here on Facebook, you'll notice that every day there's 5 to 7 posts. Like one of my friends said the other day, how much are you spending on ads? And you'd be shocked to know that I'm spending like $1 a day on some ads. It's not a lot, but it's because of everything else that I'm doing compounding so that you just see me everywhere, right? You just see me everywhere. So what happens to your business if you're seen everywhere? That kind of leads us up to what we're going to talk about in the next 3 minutes. We're going to talk about PR today and being seen everywhere. But so many of you, before we get to that, if you are interested in those implementation day office hours where I am there to help you to review your marketing plan, to review it, to not only the validity of it, right? How much you can get done, but also like, does this make sense? Is it going to get you clients? Is it going to get you what you really want? And is it going to get you to your goal for 2024? If your goal is to double the business, okay, well, we need to double the implementation, right? Because what you got now is from what you did. Does that make sense? I ain't trying to do, stuff that's all crazy and wild. I'm just trying to get you to your goals. And oftentimes what you say is your goal, like your energy and your implementation doesn't match the goal. Like there's it's gonna take a miracle. Yeah, it's gonna take a miracle. Right? Me and Denise Williams. But it's like, look, Look, God has miracles and he makes miracles, but should he just give you a miracle because you decided not to get shit done? No, he ain't going to give you a miracle. So we have to make sure that we are creating, right, everything that we need to put in place so that God can do what he wants to do in your life, because you can be way bigger than where you are right now. But all of it is because you have never like flexed that muscle. You've never done that implementation muscle. So that's why I'm there every single day. Well, Monday through Friday, right? Every single day doing the implementation with my clients. So if you want in, I've actually priced it because I know that people, that daily thing is hard for them. So they can't make it daily. So I priced it as if you show up one time per week. So it's definitely affordable when you think that you get to spend time with the baddest chick on the planet. It's priceless, right? Just to spend with me, my brain working on your business for 2 hours every single day. Come on, man, knock it off. Knock it off. But I'm willing to do all of that because I'm already doing it with my clients. So I'm willing to do that with you so that we can get your business to where it wants to go. All right. So done with the commercial. Now let's talk about PR and you using PR as a strategy, public relations as a strategy to get more clients. So what is PR? So normally you hire a PR firm and they will pitch you or your story to media outlets. And then your story is picked up by whoever wants to do a story on you, right? And they either want to interview you or they'll take like whatever you have already pre-canned and put it in their newspaper, in their magazine, TV, radio, all of those things. So the firm has normally relationships with lots of media outlets, and then they get what you do. They create your pitch and then they send it out. Okay. So where is PR and where should it be in your marketing calendar, in the things that you do and in your order of priority, right? In the order of operations, where does PR come in? And I have a lot of friends in PR and I love them. And right, it is not the number one thing that a small business should be doing. You do PR when your machine is running and things are going great and you want to expand the brand. So here's the 3 things that you need to look for in your business before hiring out a PR firm. Okay. Number 1 is that you already have clients coming in consistently. So you're not hoping that this story gets you clients. Number 2 is that that you have the budget to pay for the firm to do it for you. And then number 3, yes, that you know what sets you apart, because that's the first thing they're going to ask you is what sets you apart from all of your competitors. And if you don't know it, it's going to be very hard for them to pitch you. Yeah. Okay. So how do I know this? Right. So, back in the day, I bought a company called WorkZ.com. So WorkZ.com was in bankruptcy court and they had 55,000 subscribers to their newsletter. And it was back when I owned the telephone company, and I bought them out of bankruptcy because of the 55,000 subscribers to the newsletter. I was like, this could be a gold mine. And I wanted to sell them DSL because this was when the internet first came out. And I wanted to sell them really fast internet service from my nationwide telephone company, right? So I was going to be pretty much the only ads in the newsletter going out. Email was fairly new and they were emailing all the time, and people open rates were bananas. And this company had over 4,000 articles online to figure out how to run your business online. Like that was their play. We're just going to put up blog posts. Yes. And we're going to have great SEO, and then people are going to come to the site and advertisers are going to pay because we get so much traffic to the website. It all worked until it didn't. until the crash of the internet, right? So around 2002, 2003. And so here it is in bankruptcy court. So I bought it, right? I bought it in my infinite wisdom. And the first thing that I thought was, well, all these stories are on TV all the time about these internet companies. And once they get on TV, man, the company just explodes. So I paid $10,000 to Mark and Cola. Hi, y'all. To do my PR. $10,000 a month. Okay. I got a locally syndicated TV show where I was on, and all they wanted to know is if I had gotten venture capital to buy it. And I'm like, no, I paid cash. Like, what? No, I didn't do that. So that interview didn't go as well as I wanted it to. I was on a panel. They did get me the cover of the Review Journal, which is the newspaper in Las Vegas. I actually have it on my wall. My mother was very impressed. My father was very impressed. And they were pretty much the only people who saw it. So we went, I think, 3 months. And I was like, hey, when does the explosion happen? When do I get national coverage? When do I get clients? And they were like, oh, well, one of the things that you don't understand is that we have to have relationships with them. And we really don't have relationships with them. We have relationships with local Las Vegas media. It was like, oh my gosh. So key thing that when you're going to hire, you want to ask, who do they have relationships with? And make sure that that's equal to your goals, right? So I ended up having to bow out of the contract. Luckily, Mark and Marina and I are still friends. Right? They're off doing other amazing things and running their own firms now. They're not even together. But this is 20 years later, right? But they just were great people who helped me kind of craft what my story was. So then I just started pitching myself, right? But here's what I got. I've been featured. My story's been featured in USA Today, Entrepreneur, twice, Smart Money, Black Enterprise, twice, Nerd Wallet, Wells Fargo Business Online, Citibank Business Online, and countless podcasts. Can't even count now over the last 15 years. And from all of that, right, I got letters from jail after my article, how they found me, right? Because they have your address there, the business is there, So the first one had all kind of cologne on it. And he said he was in for a non-violent offense and he was getting out in 2 years, but he had lots of ideas and he wanted to meet me because I was just so fly. Right. And the other letter from jail, he said he was in for life, but he has lots of ideas and he knows I could help him. It's like, well, yeah, right. But no. But that was the only direct correlation from any of the PR that I've ever done. Now, does it help when people Google me? Hell yeah. Right. And they read the story and, of course, everybody picks up on the story of, how'd you get into the telephone business? And well, I was dating 3 men in 3 different states and I had a really high phone bill. And I met this guy at the phone company who said, you should come work for us. And I was like, well, hell yeah. Right. And so then, because all I wanted was the free phone bill so I could still make the calls. Right. Yeah. So that's the story that they put out there. I forget that I am Facebook friends with the 3 men in the 3 different states. But with it, at the end of the day, right? Yes. Should you do PR? Yes. If you need clients tomorrow, no. That shouldn't be on the list. Just like SEO. Remember we talked about yesterday, it's a long play, right? My favorite, if you need clients tomorrow, then let's just go where your clients already are, right? That was day 2. day 2 of this. Today's day 6, I think. Yeah, day 5, day 6. What is it? Day. But if you need clients right away, find out who's your ideal client and go where they already are. Right? Period. End the story. So we actually have a program that teaches people how to do all of that. So if you want information on that, you can get that one too. But at the end of the day, you need to be implementing. You need to be implementing right now while things are slow, if they are slow in your business. Implementing right now, getting done all that you can pre-do for the new year when people come back to work, right? So this program that I'm doing with my clients goes all the way through almost to January 8th, goes to January 5th. And then with that one, we have the 3-day in-person workshop, right? Where we get shit done. And then after that, I'm going to set those birds free so that now you just have the new year. That everything's all planned out and you just, the train is going down the tracks. But I just love it. I just love it. I just love this. So if you are a business owner and you need some help, just reach out, say, hey, Michelle, I need some help. And I'd love to help you figure out your plan, or at least have you come and hang out with us and let's implement some stuff and get it done. And so I'll be just right there over your shoulder. I'll help you write some. I'll give you some of my best tools. I'll just help you create whatever it is that you need to do. So let's get shit done. That's what we do. That's what we do here at MDE Nation. All right. I love you for free. I'll see you tomorrow with day 6 or day 7 of marketing fun. I forget. I think we're on like day 6. What day are we on? You see, I don't have my glasses on. Yeah, we're on 6. We're on day 6. So I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. Mwah. I love you for free. See you later.